that shit right there. After the club, man. Little sneaker balls. I know they didn't think it was over with. That's that shit right there. After the club, man. Little sneaker balls. I know they didn't think it was over with.
What's going on, y'all? This is True. It's exactly 6:17 a.m. on a good Monday morning. Some of y'all gotta go back to work. I know it, but y'all make the best of it. And you a party again this weekend coming up. Salute to everybody. I appreciate everybody. Shout out to Dr. One. Shout out to Marilyn T. Shout out to Tasha G. Shout out to Clint. Shout out to the infamous Kenneth K. Shout out to a lot of people, y'all. I'm just going off the top of my head. Shout out to Mr. East Atlanta. Shout out to Dejan. Shout out to everybody, the kings and the queens that support True. Now, as you can see, like I told y'all back in the day, Dolph was a major businessman. As you can see in this exclusive footage, Dolph, after the club, 3 o'clock in the morning, walking with a basket and a blunt in his mouth, in his family dollar. You feel me? Throwing it in the bag like a big boss. Dolph loved the cereal on it. But anyway, I just had to show y'all that. Now, I told y'all the feds do what they do. It must be something exclusive on that Family Dollar footage, because immediately after this happened, since that's Dolph's Family Dollar, as you can see, 3 o'clock in the morning, I listened to him after the club. That camera that was pointed directly over there at Makita's, for some reason, now y'all know Family Dollar, as soon as you walk in the door, ding, 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 try to steal something, or we're active recording. Nobody give a damn about that, y'all lying. Throw it in the bag. But anyway, that camera, that footage, somebody in power shut that Family Dollar down. Now, I don't know if it's because Dolph was no longer here, nobody, since he obviously had some kind of ownership in that Family Dollar. I think it probably was the land or a little bit of both. I don't know. We ain't got that paperwork yet. But that camera that was on that wall pointed next to Makita's must have picked up something hell of a important, because the feds is the only one got that kind of power to suppress that. Now, in this bigger picture, that would make sense. And don't forget about what was going on in the back of Makita's, right? In front of the veteran house, once again, Devin Byrne. So something ain't adding up to me, which is why I call it level 2. We got the 2 shooters that they say responsible for it, Cornelius and Straight Dropp. But it seemed like it was a bigger play. If you got somebody in the back, it's somebody lying. Now I got some new information for y'all, that Jamarcus Johnson, he just like Straight Dropp. Boy, the word that came back that Demarcus Johnson was on something harder than what Straight Dropp was on. So I guess in jail he cleaned himself up, but that don't last. He was way worse than Straight Dropp on some of that hard. But you know, we're gonna get to that later. Straight Dropp. Boy, here go 2 pictures of your 2 billboards. You got one in the South and you got one in money-making Manhattan. You can't get your little billboard in Manhattan, money-making Manhattan. That's New York. Big city of dreams without some pull. So I don't know what you holding strong for. Jay-Z and Gotti pulled that little move for you. So maybe that's why you know something that we don't know. Just like I told y'all in the last video. Gotti say he got $100,000 in a song he just did with Moneybagg Yo and another guy for your appeal. So you standing strong for some reason. Shit, maybe that's why you going hard and put the word out on Govan, because he ain't walking tall like that no more. If y'all know what I mean, catch the drift. Straight Dropp pissed off, and get what? I know it's a young ninja world, they say, don't it? And Straight Dropp still got that little juice now, so that's just even more proof that Govan is under protection, and if they do see him, they probably gonna run the other way, because shit, you're gonna be in the cell to Fed watch. But that's what I wanted to say to y'all earlier this morning. I ain't drunk my little coffee. It's wintertime. You start drinking coffee, they say it's good for you, the central nervous system or whatnot. So try it out. That's all you're gonna need it. Now, there's a lot of people been asking me, and I guess I took the video down or something. They want to see the route that Dolph took when I caught him, when I talked to the people at the church's chicken and went to the marathon, not the shed I went to with them two dudes. I took a vacation at the same time. What pump did Dolph use when he come here? Yeah, that one right there. Okay then. This ain't the gas station I was looking for, but thank you for being so deep into it. Yeah, people want to see that route again, so I'm gonna play that in this video. I don't think I'm regurgitating information just by popular demand for some reason. After the trial and what came out in the trial, people wanted to see. Been getting a lot of inquiries for it, so I'm gonna replay it. And then before I do that, let's go back to when I walked inside Makita's, way in the beginning. I remember that. And the contractors. Who was those contractors? Because as soon as I get to talking to the guy with the, not Slick was in the back, the guy with the coffee cup in his hand. Something that's ominous, that stands out, is when I was asking him, so ain't no Buddhas go over here behind the counter where Dolph and Marcus first was at, right? But nah, they all went in him. Y'all remember that? They all went in him. How would you know they all went in him, man? Because you're a contractor and you ain't somebody. First of all, what you know about Dolph. Second of all, after time went by, just that statement alone, they all went in him. He's like, nah, it ain't but 4, 5, or 6 that went through the bathroom door. But they shot all the glass out, but they all went in him. Did you see the video? Who put you up on Dolph? You saying like you got silver hair and you golfing and catching big ass fish with spears on their nose and shit, whatever, swordfish. But I don't know, y'all. That was just something that I wanted to say. Now let's get into this because it's early in the morning. As y'all can see, I'm kind of discombobulated, but now I'm real focused though. So let me go and play this for the people, and then we'll get back later on and chop it up some more. This is for the people, more than a handful of people. I don't know why, but here we go. The last route Dolph took before Makita. And as you can see in both of these videos, when I did Straight Dropp and Cornelius. True was just a little bit off on the second part. But, he must have made a pretty much 97% accurate. So let's check it out. True. One love. Like, share, subscribe, I would support. Cash out would be $sign True Result number 2. It's not too late to donate to the channel if you like what I do. Stay safe, stay true, stay blessed. One love. Salute. Good morning to everybody. True Results checking in. Well, today we got verified information. Once again, verified information that the morning of November 17th, 2021, Dolph made a couple of stops off Elvis Presley, the Marathon gas station to be specific, and the Church's Chicken across the street. Now, when I say it's verified, that just means what it means. Now, somebody, the manager of Church's, was there on that day, as well as another guy who was also buying lunch because he worked across the street from the Church's on that same day. So this is verified. Now, when Dolph left the Church's Chicken, we're gonna show you the route. Now, all of this happened. Church's opened up for lunch, I think about 10:30. So we just gonna assume that Dolph got some gas and went across the street and got him some chicken and then headed to Makita's. This is how he got to Makita's. But before we take this ride, Dolph's last ride, alleged last ride, let me tell y'all something about Castaic, Dolph land. Before he died, you used to just roll through Castaic. It was wide open. After he died, it's more like a fortress, Fort Knox or some shit like that. They got gates and all kind of shit that you can't even move freely. Something is up with the Castaic, right? After he died, just like the Family Dollar ghost town, but now they got Dolph land. With y'all just seen what happened with the feds. They got new gates and all kind of shit. Something is brewing with that, but we'll get to that later. So without further ado, we're gonna see Dolph's exact movement around, we'll say between 10:30 and 11:30, November 17th, 2021. Like, share, subscribe, always support. To donate to the channel, the movement, Justice for Dolph, or True, and his team. Cash out, $sign True Results number 2. Let's look for the red hat, and I'll be calling some more names out for the wonderful people that are not afraid to donate. And we'll get back later. Let's take it. Dolph last ride. True. All right. Assuming this is Dolph. Obviously, this is the way he was coming from the north, headed south on Airways Boulevard. Assuming this is the route, and Cornelius in Straight Dropp. Cornelius opens his mouth and say, "That go Dolph right there," in his camo wrap vet, right? Because remember, he had to come this way. Now, my question is, what did they do after they seen Dolph cruising, ready to go get him 2 strawberries and 2 lemon cookies, right? This is the exact path that he took. Notice the Family Dollar on the left right there. And this is Dolph going to Makita's. Where exactly did they say, that go Dolph right there? Because we trying to follow the path. And there's Makita's right there. Now Dolph, as we see in the video, turns in Makita's right here, parks about right there. Now I asked y'all, after Dolph turns in in the still shot, and you might have to go back and rewind the video. After that flatbed truck passes, is that the white Mercedes continuing this way? After they seen where Dolph was going, because Cornelius said they spent the block, but they came back up on Joy Lane. So let's just assume, because it's two different ways this scenario can play out. This is the first one. Assuming that was them, that the white car that I was talking about, after they seen Dolph turning here, they kept going to spin the block to come back up on Joy next to the car wash. This road over here is going to be Joy Lane, which that's the way they came when they turned straight down the parking lot. But when they say they spent the block, they obviously if they was on the right, then this traffic be heavy as hell unless they some kind of way got over to the left. When they say they spent the block, they had to make either this left right here, get over, or they had to go to this light and come back around, unless they deboed their way over. But since they came up Joy Lane, let's just say we're gonna go to this light right here. We're gonna go right here. And they spent the block, so that means they would turn right here on Mitchell. Right? That is if they was over here, they had to go that way, come back around this way, and just go like this and hit Ketchum. Not Mitchell, Ketchum, right? Ketchum. Now they're gonna be looking for the first street to get back to Makeda's, right? The first turn that they can make to get back to Makeda's, right? To get to Joy Lane. So we just gonna go for the first street. They spent the block, but this would take too long. So this ain't the way. So let's start all the way back over. And cause that would take too long, cause they was right on his ass, and these streets way down here, ain't nobody driving that fast. So let's go back. Let's go back to Makeda's. One more again. Spin the block with True. Let's go back to Makeda's. Exit out of that. All right. Now let's back up a little bit. Well, you ain't got to back up. You know Makeda's right there. You know, Dolph was coming from this way, turned in the driveway in Makeda's right here, as we seen on the video. They say somewhere around right here, there go Dolph right there. Cornelius said they spent the block, so they had to be behind him. They spent the block. Or another option, we're gonna do them too, is they was coming. They said they was headed to Westwood. Oh, that's right. So they had to be coming down there. That's why they was going down Airways for to get on the expressway to head to Westwood to catch somebody lacking the expressway right up there at that light, right past Mitchell where we just came from. So now this is the only way they can be coming. So we can exclude that. So here we go again. They all coming from somewhere. I think it was the Church's Chicken, because remember I showed y'all there too and talked to the people, so I'm quite sure he had just ate some good hot and spicy Church's Chicken. And now he's going to Makeda's to get him some cookies. Right? He comes down here, Cornelius said, there go Dolph right there somewhere around here. They see him turn into Makeda's in this driveway right here, as we seen on the video. They had to be behind him. And there go Dolph, because they was headed to Westwood on the expressway right up here. So they had to keep straight to make sure that this is where he was turning into Makeda's, right? Now, they came out, they spent the block to get, to come back up this road right here, Joy Lane. Now, assuming that I told y'all if they go way down there, let's just go down Joy. Let's just go down Joy, because this is the way they came. Now, if they would spent the block, they would have had to go way down here. So let's just say they made a left right here when they seen Dolph. And this is what he meant by spin the block. They made a left on Joy Lane once they seen Dolph park right there. They bust the left right here. Dolph didn't know who it was. They behind 10 in the stolen Mercedes. And they go down Joy Road. Now remember, this is where it come in. Now remember, I don't know how this happened, but I ain't forgot about Devin Burns. Now this dude Yeah, they already, yeah, you seen him on the tape. He said, and the police went over there and talked to him too. Because remember his son was working at the golf course and heard the shots. He said somebody with dreads, dread, he called him dread, was somewhere right here shooting in the air. Now this is right behind Makita's, right? This is what his house said. He said somebody right here was shooting in the air. At the same time, y'all help me put this together because I ain't forgot about that. And that's what we found out that was Devin Burns. So if the Cornelia testimony, was there somebody, can 3 people fit in a 2-seater coupe? Or what was going on with that? But let's continue. So they made a left. They seen Dolph turn up in there, so they had busted the quick left. And I don't know if they turned around or they went straight down here because this veteran guy seen somebody shooting in the air at the same time they was shooting. So they working in teams. Did Cornelius lead it out because they said it was a bounty they was lacking. He ain't testify on Devin Burns. Maybe that's why their ass was down there beefing in a damn thing anyway, because this motherfucker, remember I told y'all they was having a feces war, urine and feces war, Devin Burns and Cornelius. They put them a door in between them in the dungeon down there, and they was having a war. Maybe this is what they was warned about, because Devin Burns has been spotted by this dude, this veteran, shooting in the air. So what's going on? Was they working in teams trying to get their contract, trying to collect their bounty? Or Cornelius, you don't tell everything. And maybe did Devin Burns, did Govan tell that? We'll get to that later, because this is a great ass point. I ain't forgot about my damn hard work that knew and got and verified, just like I got the homeless dude out there. Don't worry about it, ain't no time for it. Yeah. So now, then that they bust a U-turn in the car wash, or they went all the way down here, which they ain't got time to do all that. So we just gonna assume because they came right up on Dolph as soon as he got out the car. So basically, let's just turn around. We'll get back to that Devin Burns shit yet. They probably been working with the team. Let's just turn around. They bust a U-turn somewhere. Now remember, Devin Burns, we'll get back. He's shooting in the air at the same time that they just bust this U. Made a left. They must have turned right here. They must have turned right in here. Put their little mask on and shit, because I know they wasn't riding around, but they was riding around with gloves and shit. So they must have stopped right here, put that on right quick, because they was looking for somebody. And I'm thinking they was in 2 different cars. They was in teams looking for somebody from PRE trying to collect their bounty. And okay, so this ain't verified, but this is the only way I can see it. They spot Dolph turning in here. They right behind them. They were headed to Westwood once again. They expressway right there. They was going to the Turkey Drive. Who had a Turkey Drive in Westwood on Wednesday, on November the 17th, 2021, because that's where Cornelius said they was heading. Coming down Airway, better get on E-Way and head to Westwood to catch somebody from PRE, possibly Dolph too, lacking. They seen Dolph go right here. They made a left right here. Went over here somewhere. Just assume they bust. We're going to get to Devin Burns, because I'm glad I came and did this, because I ain't forgot about this man's testimony. It's like I got this homeless dude out the woods behind here and put him in a safe house. Now, the same they did like this, bust a U-turn. Came back, because we see on the video, seemed like as it's hypothetical, they put their gloves on right here. Let's go get them. There you go right there. And just go. Just cruise down. Let's go back on the road. They just cruise. They just go. Hey, how do they get back on the road, man? That's another damn video. Shit. Come on. Now let's turn around. Now truck blocking the damn thing. But y'all, there you go right there. They just do like this. And like they just say they seen them going here, make a left right here, bust the block right here, put on their glove, cruise their ass right down here. Boom, 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 creep up on them, park behind the Mercedes, park behind the bed, get out, boom, 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 30 seconds, get shot by Marcus, both of them, and then they go back down Airways. Now, when they went back down Airways out here, Cornelius already once again testified. They flatlined back to the mound. back to the mound, right? Back to the mound. They going to Bradley Street. I ain't finna do all that. I might do that in the next video. The quickest way to Bradley Street. Anyway, they beeline back to Bradley Street where the alleged mastermind. And here's another part. Why Cornelius or the Paul Hagerman ain't say nothing about who fixed them bullet wounds. You just can't fix no damn bullet wounds with no peroxide. You gotta go to South Haven, Methodist South Haven, where your ass was coincidentally pulled over and got arrested. So yeah, why y'all left that out? And that's gonna conclude this video. I mean this part of this video. And y'all do your homework. I just wanted to do that because it's kind of eerie. And don't forget who stayed over here in these apartments right here. Who got tied to these apartments? Trayon Ingram. But we'll get to that later. True.